Hey guys, so I'm curious of how many of you were getting the stink eye from your dogs yesterday, and maybe your kitties as well, since we had to turn the clocks back. Well, some of you may not turn your clocks back, I'm not sure. Anyway, had to turn our clocks back an hour this weekend, and the boys were very curious as why I was not feeding them their dinner to when they thought they should be fed their dinner. I was really getting the stink eye from Grant and Max. Max and Grant are they're like clockwork. I always know what time it is during the day, throughout the day, from Mr. Grant and Max, because they let me know when it's breakfast time. Max, not so much in the morning. He'll sleep in until I get up. But Grant, like clockwork, will start bouncing around in his crate, doing a little snort noise to try to get me up, because his crate is right next to the bed there by me. So he for sure lets me know about breakfast, but Max and Mr. Grant throughout the day let me know when it's time for pills, because some of the dogs get pills in the morning, 2 of the dogs get a pill at noon, and then for sure for 5:30 dinner time. Oh my goodness. And when they thought it was 5:30, but it was really only 4:30, I was getting the stink eye. I was getting the stink eye from everyone yesterday. Yes, I was. What do you want? What do you want? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Taking a break. I've been deep cleaning the house. It's I didn't do anything. I did nothing this weekend, cleaning wise. I even let the dishes pile up. Can you guys believe it? I did nothing this weekend. So now the house is a wreck. That's why I try to keep on top of things, because when you let it go just 1 or 2 days, it's a pain in the butt to get it back to how you like it. So, yeah, deep cleaning the house today. My son came over yesterday, hung up my Christmas lights on the house, because by this upcoming weekend, it's only going to be in the 30s around here in Michigan. So, right now it's only in the 40s. It's supposed to get up to 50, but that's bearable. So I'm deep cleaning the house, and then tomorrow I've got to start taking all the corn stalks, the pumpkins, the mums, all out from off the porch, and then I'm going to start hanging my lights around the 2 front doors before it gets cold, because there's nothing more miserable than living up north when it's cold out and putting Christmas lights on your house. Yes, you have to do them while it's still somewhat warm. Yes, you do. So I was very appreciative. Look at Magnum. Very appreciative to my son for getting those hung across the front of the house. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it for me this year, because he's been so busy with work. But I was very thankful he had a day off yesterday, and he came and did that for me. Yes, and then we found on the side of the house over here, on the side, we had a bad windstorm on Saturday, and it ripped some of our siding. It was all bent up. So we found that out just because we were hanging the Christmas lights. We wouldn't even look at it probably. So my son got up there and bent it back as best as he could, and got it back on there as best he could, and screwed them down. We've been wanting to change the siding. It needs to be changed, but we were hoping to not have to do that for a couple years, since we just did this roof that cost so much money. But looks like we may have to do our siding sooner than we wanted to. It was crazy windy Saturday. I couldn't believe it did that. And I noticed when the dogs were outside, there was these big pieces of styrofoam, and I didn't know where they came from. Well, now I know. It was underneath our siding. Oh my goodness. And the dog, it was so funny. I wish I would have had video of it. It was swirling around in the yard, and the dogs were like chasing it, but then they were kind of scared of it too as well. It was so funny. I wish I would have had my camera close to me, but I hurried up, came out and took care of it because I didn't want them messing with it. But it was the funniest thing you ever did see, let me tell you. All right, guys, just wanted to pop on just for a quick minute and see who was getting the stink eye since dinner time kind of changed, at least in their eyes. All right, guys, we'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.